I'm Sass from Copia Stars, and this is a reading for Wednesday, the 22nd of April. I'm testing out a new mic, so I'm hopefully, actually, I think it's off. Here we go. Hello, this is Sass from Copia Stars, and this is a reading for Wednesday, 22nd of April. Thanks for being with me. I'm really grateful to have you. I'm testing out a wireless microphone, so your feedback on the quality of this video will be most welcome. Thank you so much. I just need to check now that my video is working. Yes, it is. You probably just picked up my very squeaky chair that I am always moaning about. Let's jump right in anyway. So this is a reading for Wednesday, the 22nd of April. Now, if you're watching this and it's not the 22nd of April, don't worry, it's still for you. Sit down, grab a cup of tea and spend some time. I try and keep these as concise as possible. It is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's see what the general... Oh, that's way too many cards. Thank you very much. Let's see what the general energy is for the 22nd of April, which is, oh, two have come out. We've got Earth, which is peace and grounding. And we've got Fog, which is obscurity and feeling lost. Almost a little bit contradictory, but it can be both at the same time. This is a Mortar and Pestle, which is integration, subtlety and thoroughness. We've got Autumn, which is bounty and balance. We've also got the Sun, happiest card in the deck, which is healing energy, happiness, comfort and joy. And the last card for this set. What have we got for us today? That one didn't want to go back in. Summer, expansion and growth. We like that. Okay, so let's see what the Life Happens Oracle deck has got for clarification. Give that another couple of goes. My fingers are a little bit cold, I think. There we go. Wednesday, 22nd of April. What cards have you got for me? Thank you. 22nd of April, Wednesday. Thank you very much. What have we got? Secrets. That one didn't want to. Counselling. Belonging. Oh, that's too many cards there. They'll come out again if they're meant to, you know. Anxiety. Happiness. Oh, that's too many. That's too many. I'll take two, but never three. Oh, nurturing. And drama queen. And there's one there. Naivety. Okay. A bit of a mix of emotions here, isn't there? I think you are feeling a little bit up and down. Yeah, this is a real mixed bag. I don't think you know whether you're coming or going. I get a real feeling like 1 minute you're like, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do that. And it's like, there's this like, you know where you want to be, but you don't know how you're going to get there. And you're trying about 10 million things at once. And because you just want to put it all out there and see what comes back. But it's all coming back, just all in very small amounts, and you don't have one thing that's the path you're going to choose, because they're all bringing in. Let's an example, say you're trying a side hustle and you're trying 5 different things. You're selling on eBay, you're selling on Vinted, you're doing online Shopify, and you've tried Etsy, and they're all starting to work, but they're all bringing in maybe 1-2 sales a week, None of them are excelling, so you can kind of go, okay, this one's really working, I can go down this route. You could be applying for a job, and though all the jobs are kind of like, oh, they're all right, they're going to see me through, but they're all going to be stepping stones. There's nothing, there's not one that's sort of standing out going, yeah, that is the job I want, that is what I want to do. If you're wanting to study, there's probably like 5 different courses you want to take and you're just not sure. This is this not sure element. It's like you're grounded, you're kind of like, right, you've got a plan, and you've got it's like you've got a starting point and you've got your target, your goal, your end point. You know where you want to be. You've got your start and your finish, but you have no clue whether you're, you know, it's like I'm sitting down in Land's End and I've got to get to John O'Groats, and I could fly, or I could take the car, or I could take a train, and you're just sitting there like, I'll just have another ice cream because I just don't know what to do. I don't know which way to go. That's what I'm getting, and it's almost like, and if I take the wrong one, am I going to regret it? If I go by train, am I going to wish that I went up to Exeter and got the plane, or am I, am I making a big mistake? And it's because there's this naivety, there's this anxiety. You desperately want to get up there. You're longing to get up there. You're kind of like trying to cajole yourself to do it, almost counsel yourself through the process. Emotions are running high. Well, that was right, wasn't it? Yeah, and it's like this drama queen card. It's like everything seems to be too much. You're like completely overwhelmed. You're trying to be thorough, but you can't. You get in this brain fog. It's like everything's obscured. You know where the bounty is. You know where the balance is, and you know where this happiness, comfort, and joy, this expansion, this growth. You can see it. It's almost like you can touch it. But it's just that little bit too far away right now, and you are completely overwhelmed. There's the happiness here, you see. You've got happiness twice. Oh, yeah. You just, it's beautiful in that you know what you want, and you really know, but you just don't know how to get it. It's like you've got to cook dinner, but nobody gave you hands. I think this counselling is actually a very important card here. It's a very important card because that with nurturing, and here this thoroughness and integration, there is an element here, we're reading between the lines, that you need to talk this out with somebody. Whether this is a really good friend or somebody in the same line of business that you want to be in, you just need to find somebody to consult with. It could be a therapist, it could be a friend, it could be a networking buddy, could be a lover, but you do need to talk this out. It's almost like you need to get a piece of paper. This is what I do when I'm really undecided, is I look at the thing that I need to do, or the journey I've got to take. Like today, let's take the Land's End to John O'Groats as an example. Okay, so I got a piece of paper for each transport. So I'll go bus, train, plane. Line down the middle, pros and cons. Yeah. So the pros of the bus is that it's you get to enjoy the views. The cons would be that it's really long. There's 10 changes. You might get travel sick. Buses aren't particularly comfortable. Then you got the train option. So train is quicker than the bus. That's a pro. Train network between Land's End and John O'Groats is probably very good. It's fast. You might meet some interesting people on the train. There's a food cart on the train. There's a good toilet, better than a bus. Then there's a plane, you could fly, you know. The pros are it takes an hour. The cons are you've got to get there an hour or two before. You've got to deal with an airport, you need a passport. Do you have a passport? You know, all these kind of things, you know. So you just write it all down, and then from there, from all your pros and cons, you weigh up which one's got more cons. So whichever one's got more cons, gone. And that's one down, yeah? So it's got to have more pros than cons, otherwise it's not going to be an enjoyable experience. I'm going on. I digress. But that's how I work out things, because I'm terribly indecisive. We have oats, which is just be. Just be. Just be with your thoughts. This is 112. It's actually probably what you need right now. A bit of meditation, just being. 112. Here we go. Shh, 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 oat murmurs as you run your hands over her tops. Shh, 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 she says as the wind picks up, trying to ruffle Oat's ever-present calm. If the breeze continues, she'll gently chide, chee, chee, chee. But that's all the reaction you'll get as she rubs shoulders with her sisters, laughing quietly, murmuring. And that's all really as well, despite what the wind, the radio waves, or the internet has to say. When you slip into stress, Oat smiles gently and runs her fingers through your hair. Stop grappling endlessly with your thoughts, she whispers. Soften to the wind and be open to the sky, and ground yourself in the earth to know the truth of this one precious moment. I think you aren't living in the now. I think it's trying to tell you to live in the now and be present with yourself. The thoughts will come to you, but a meditation ceremony, a guided meditation, just because you probably can't focus without somebody telling you what to do. If your mind's as active as it seems in these cards. A notebook and pen by your bed. That's another one. If you're waking up having ideas and dramas and worries, you just write them all down. Deal with them tomorrow. Nothing's gonna get done at 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's see what lucky numbers there are, so you can look out for some signs. Asking the universe for signs as well if you're unsure of what to do next. That's always a good one. 12-12, persistence. So shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just round the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, it's a lovely partnership or an epic romance could also be on the cards. So, yeah, okay. Let's see what the tea leaves have got for you. You will be taken care of in a difficult time. I think you will. I think the universe needs to wrap its arms around you. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yes, I do think that. I was wondering why vacay didn't come up in this, actually, in the Life Happens. Because I think maybe you do need a breakaway. Obstacles to overcome. Yeah, mostly your thoughts. And bread. A period of prosperity and abundance. There is that. Bounty is here. Look. Oh dear. These cards are incredibly difficult to shuffle. I usually shuffle them half at a time. So yeah. Ooh. One extra for luck on here. We've got leg. Stepping into a new experience. Yeah. I do think that there are things afoot. It's just you don't know what it is or when you want it or how you're going to get there. You will get there. You've just got to weigh it all up. Meditate on it. Think about it. There's a lot of thought going on. You are in your head. But persistence is key. Try it from all different angles. See what comes out. If the first one isn't that successful, try the other way. It might be the universe telling you to try everything. We've got the sun ritual. Wow, there's an awful lot of sun going on in this. Happiness is meant for you. It is meant to come, So we've got a sun ritual, which is, I cleanse and rejuvenate my space and spirit. So this ritual uses the sun's powerful energy for spiritual cleansing, and it harnesses the vibrant and purifying energy of the sun. helping rejuvenation. Rejuvenation, that's the one. You know, when you look at a word and it just doesn't sound right, doesn't look right. It's ideal for starting a new phase, which can be especially uplifting during transitions, new beginnings, or whenever you need a burst of energy or clarity. Yeah, I think you do need to perform this. Choose a bright sunny day, like today. Gather items that represent the sun and its energy. Citrus fruits like oranges and lemons, sunflowers, and sun and water safe garden crystals such as carnelian and agate. Plus a clear glass of water and a white or yellow cloth. Place your items in and glass of water on the cloth somewhere outdoors where they will be exposed to direct sunlight. As you arrange the items, think about what you wish to cleanse and renew. This could be your personal energy, a physical space, or even tangible aspects in your mindset. Stand or sit comfortably in the sun with your arms in front of you. Close your eyes and visualize the sun's energy charging them with a vibrant, purifying light, clearing away negativity. Hold the glass of water up in the sun and allow the sunlight to shine through it. Gently sprinkle the sun-charged water around your space, over yourself and onto any objects which you want to cleanse. As you do this, affirm your intentions, repeating words such as, with the sun's energy, I cleanse and rejuvenate my space and my spirit. Conclude by expressing gratitude to the sun for its cleansing energy. And then collect your items and store them in a place where they can remind you of the sun's vitality and your renewal. So there you go. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. And actually it might give you that peace of mind, that kind of stopping this constant thought wheel that you're on. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for joining with me. Thank you for subscribing. If you've been subscribing lately, I've had some new subscribers this week and I'm very happy. My views are going up and I'm just so grateful. So if you're new here, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'm Sass and I welcome you.